What's up, y'all? It's me. I'm back with another video today. And in today's vid, we will be talking about Bronny James. Now, when I'm starting this vid off, I'm telling y'all right now, I am a huge Bronny James fan. I mess with Bronny heavy. I want him to be as successful in the league as any player I have ever seen, because there's so many people that dislike him and hate on him because he's Bron's son and they feel that he's been privileged. And while that is true, he definitely has some privilege to his life because he is LeBron's son. We all want those same privileges for our own kids. So it's different and it's interesting when people get upset and they don't want guys like Bronny to have that upper hand or have that extra push, but they do the same for their son. Bron has done nothing wrong in terms of helping his son and doing what he needed to do for his son. Why? Because this is what any grown man should do for their kid. This is what any grown person should want to do to help their kid out. And that's just how I feel for it. But today we're going to be looking at what he's been doing and what I feel and what I want to know what you guys feel about him in terms of an NBA prospect. Now, for myself, Bronny has shown that he is a next level defender. I think that Bronny is one of the best, if not the best, defender on his team, and he's been able to show that he can defend the one and the two at the best of the ability. Now, I will say that he has not shown that he's the greatest guy or the greatest defender in the draft or just in college right now. Just because he's a freshman, he's young, he's not that well equipped yet, but I'll say I do definitely like what I've been seeing from him on the defensive side of things. He's athletic. He uses his athleticism decently well. But it's things that he does need to work on, and some of the things that he needs to work on are, one, his shooting 36% from the field this year. That's awful, terrible. 28% from the three, 68% from the free throw line. Like, these are absolutely awful numbers, and it's showing in the games. He's not very confident in his shot. He's not where he needs to be, and that might be because he's not shooting the ball well. And when he was in high school, I believed he shot the ball pretty well. He didn't shoot that much of it. Even in high school, he wasn't really a volume scorer or volume shooter, but he still shot the ball pretty well. Now, in the college game, I haven't seen too much from him in terms of his shooting ability and his aggressiveness. He has to get better at that. Those are things that you have to be able to do as a smaller guard. He's listed at 6'4", 210. So in the league, he's definitely going to be a smaller player. He's going to have to be aggressive. He's going to have to be able to do things. And if at the very least, if he doesn't want to be aggressive, he at least has to be a 3-and-D guy. And being a 3-and-D guy is what? You have to be able to play defense. You have to be able to shoot the ball. And right now, he's not able to shoot the ball. So that's the biggest thing that I've seen from him in terms of his shooting. And he's always had that problem with him just not wanting to be aggressive or just not being as aggressive as he could be. Like, I always have wanted him to be more than what I've seen from him. And I thought it might change in college, but once Isaiah Collier, who's the number one point guard coming to that school, came, it was pretty much wraps. I knew that he wasn't going to start, but with Isaiah going out and not him hurt and him taking over some of that starting reign, he did not prove himself in the starting lineup, and that's why he wasn't in the starting lineup anymore. But he has time. I do appreciate that he tries to make the right plays. He's extremely unselfish with the ball. Extremely. One of the most unselfish players that I've seen in college basketball this year. He makes the right plays. He's smart, and he knows how to use his body to his advantage on the defensive and offensive side. With saying all of that, I do see Bronny getting to the league. I don't see him getting to the league on his own this upcoming draft. He's averaging about 6'3" and 2. It's just not up to par. It's not numbers that should be able to make it to the league if you're a normal player. But as we all know, Bronny's not a normal player. Bronny is LeBron James' son. So if he want to go to the league this year, he can. In terms of him getting and doing what he wants to his own career, I would believe and I know that the best thing for him to do is to go another year. Maybe, well, Isaiah's going to leave, so he'll probably have that starting point guard reign. He'll be able to do what he needs to do, and he'll be more respected from the outside view. Now, he might not care about the outside view, but he will get more respect from people if he goes another year and he balls out. And really, all you have to do is average about 12 and 5 as a point guard, and you're pretty much going to be a guy who is a NBA player, especially at 19, 20 years old. He'll only be a sophomore, so he's going to be turning 20, but he could definitely wait another year and go it out. With that being said, seeing and knowing his game and compared to all the other guys that I've seen play, he can definitely be an NBA guy. He has all the physicals. He has the athleticism. He has that star power in terms of who his father is. He has that likeness. He can bring a lot of money to a team. He's an NBA player for sure. He just has to be able to get that dog in him. He has to be able to start scoring the ball more. He has to show initiative. He has to show that he wants to be the guy. Because if you don't want to be the guy, then you won't make it. You're not going to make it, and you shouldn't make it, because you're not showing that you are one of the best 450 players in the NBA without showing that aggressiveness, that sense of love for the game, that sense of I'm here because I should be here. You don't show that. So I think it'll come. It's definitely going to come as he continues to grow in the college game. And I won't even say that I've seen him being more comfortable in the game recently, but he definitely has a lot of time to continue to grow. And the more years he stays in college, I see him becoming more and more of an NBA-ready talent. The choice is all up to his. So that's my analysis on Bronny. That's my opinion on Bronny. It wasn't too much of an analysis, just strictly what I saw. I'll probably do another video on him and tell you guys how I really feel about him when I break him down. Pause. My goodness, that was crazy. When I break down his game more. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching today. That's it from my eyes to yours. We'll be back with another video tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great rest of y'all day. And I'm out, bro. Peace.